2, 1.
Hi guys. Oh, it's hot out there. Oh, I'm going to be able to take my mask off because I'm back inside my own space. Even though these are hot, they keep us safe, don't they? So I'm glad to see all of you wearing your masks when you go outside every day. Anyway, let's sit down. We're going to do a little bit of math this morning. Where should I start? Do you remember 10 frames? Who can shout out to yourself at home? What's the 10 frame? Anybody remember? The 10 frame is that little frame, and then it has dots in it. And when you look at those dots, it shows you how many things, so you can recognize that that means 3. So it's a mental picture of the actual number. So that's why we use 10 frames. So in your homework this week, you have one sheet that looks like this, that you are going to look at the number down here, and you're going to make the right number of dots in your 10 frame. And then here, down here, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm not going to do them all for you because I know you can already do these. So that's one of the things we're going to do. And the other thing we're going to do this week is we're going to learn about tally marks. So let's get to it. All right. Tally marks are a simple way. Okay, now you notice Mrs. Hawkins has a hard time because I only have one hand really. So, but I can still do it. All right, so tally marks are one way for us to count efficiently, which means to count quickly or to see a representation, just like the 10 frame represents 10 things if it's filled up. Tally marks, we work with 5. So I'm going to show you how you would use a tally mark, and I'm going to show you why too. So let's take, this is the week of the octopus in our classroom, because remember we're drawing an octopus. So let's say I wanted to count his legs, all right? So I'm going to put him in front of me so I can see him. And I'm going to count them writing the numbers. So I'm going to go 1, 2, I think my 2 is backwards. So I'm going to fix that. 2. I'm getting tired already. 3. 1, 2, 3. What comes after 3? I can't remember. Do you guys know? Oh yeah, I hear you. 4. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is taking so long. 5. 6. That 6 doesn't look right. Oh, that's right, it's backwards. It's normal to make 6s and 5s and numbers all backwards when you're 5 years old. 6, 7, and 8. So the octopus has 8 legs, but that took me a long time to do that. So I'm going to show you how you would count them using something called a tally mark, which is just a straight line. So first of all, the tally mark so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to check my number, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. When we get to the number 5, we make a slash. 5, and I'll show you the slash dance in a minute. 6, 7, 8. So that was so much faster than trying to remember how to write the numbers, getting them mixed up, going forwards and backwards. And if I look at this, I can say that I can recognize that that little bundle of 4 ones going up and down and 1 going sideways, that's a 5, and that's always a 5. And when I get really good at counting, I'll be able to count by 5s, and I'll be able to really tell. So I'm going to do 15, just so I can show you how to do that. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm doing a little slash dance in my seat. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So when I look at this number, I'm going to erase that one just so it's easier. I can look look at each bundle and I can count by fives. 5, 10, 15, and if you know how to count really big numbers, you can go on and on and on and on. So that's one of the things I want you to practice this week with your whiteboard and the markers that we sent home. I want you to practice making tally marks. So we're going to send home a little dice like this. And you're going to roll it, and then I'm just going to use the big number on the outside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is a special dice, but we'll use it later. There's a little teeny dice on the inside, but just use that one on the outside. So I'm going to make my numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Slash dance 5, okay? And then I'm going to just practice making tally marks. It's pretty fun. Oh, there's 1, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. So tally marks, remember, are just a way to make your counting easier and faster, right? And that's what we like to do in math, is think of really smart ways to do our math that we're not always, using your fingers is great. Use your fingers, your toes, your earlobes, your eyeballs, your nose. But when we come up with new tools, and the tally mark is a tool, it's going to make your math more efficient. So I'm going to demonstrate up here your, oops, sorry. I don't want Mrs. Hawkins to break her other wrist. Peanut, stay. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to do a little slash dance, we call it. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I kind of make an exaggerated slash dance. That lets me know that that's not an up and down line, but it's a slanted line. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So I just kind of make it a fun thing. Anyway, I can't wait to see your tally marks. And in your homework, you're going to have a tally mark picture, tally mark worksheet, where you're going to count the animals, and you're going to make your own tally marks. And then I hope that you post on the Padlet some of your own tally mark work. Maybe you want to count all your Legos and tally them up. Maybe you want to count your toys and tally them up. One time at my house, we counted all the stuffed animals we had and tallied them up. It was kind of amazing how many we had. So do whatever you want to practice writing your tally marks. Remember, 4 up and down, and the 5th one is the slash dance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? I'll see you later. Have